Good morning, everybody. I'm Betsy McDonald, standing in for the wonderful Denise Minter on Waking Up Energy Qigong. And this morning we're going to be doing a beautiful practice of sound healing and then lift chi up, pour chi down. So that'll be interesting to use lift chi up to integrate the energy from sound healing. So we're starting with this internal practice of sound healing, where we're working with the emotional energy center, the energy of our organs, um, and then we'll integrate with working with external chi and bringing that in to our bodies. So um, just a little bit about Lift Chi Up. We're working with energy gates and palaces, and those are the portals to integrating our internal wisdom with external wisdom, with source wisdom. So, it's as I'm refreshing my memory on all these things about Lift Chi Up, what I'm finding is they call it a level one practice, but for me, I mean, I can't put any kind of level on it, but I think it's a really powerful practice, and I'm really kind of excited to see how the sound healing and the lift chi up go together here. So thank you for joining me in this. Ah, so we're going to start with the chi field meditation and then sound healing. So if you'd like to take a seat or lie down even for the sounds, feel free. So get comfy. Mm. So bringing our minds into our bodies and just feel what that feels like. Notice what that feels like to come back from the outside, from talking, from getting our tea or coffee, and just bringing our minds into our bodies. Ah, and beginning by feeling our feet, our whole bodies being embraced by the earth, relaxing down, relaxing any holding, and allow that embrace. Notice that power that Mother Earth has to hold us to her. Thank you, thank you. Mm. And allowing ourselves to feel rooted from the bottoms of our feet down into the earth, deeply down into the earth, being rooted and then sending roots out in all directions for that balance, for steadiness. Mm. Allowing any heavy energy that we feel within our bodies to flow down and out into those roots and into the earth, for Mother Earth to composting our heavy energy. It's a gift to her. And she loves that energy to compost and send back up as light energy that works for us. Hmm. And bringing our awareness up from our roots, from our feet, through our legs, through our bodies, and up into our heads and out the top of our head, opening up to the sky, the sun, the clouds, the blue sky above, planets, Milky Way, stars, and opening to this external energy, the source energy from the sky, allowing that to flow down into our bodies. Noticing. Mm. And now bringing our awareness to our hearts, and from our hearts, sending our hearts out in front of us. beyond the mountains, the oceans, the horizon, and inviting in the beauty, the love, the life, the oneness, inviting them all into our practice today. And from our hearts, expanding out behind us, beyond the mountains, the oceans, the horizon, and welcoming the beauty into our practice today. And from the left side, sending our heart out, love out beyond the mountains, the oceans, the horizon, and welcoming the oneness, welcoming, inviting the beauty into our practice. And sending our hearts out to the right, beyond the mountains, the oceans, and the horizon, and inviting, welcoming in the beauty to our practice today. And we invite in all beings to deepen love, to deepen compassion, to come into communion with the earth, and transform into knowing how to walk gently, kindly with the earth. So that includes all world leaders, politicians. May transformation happen. And again, coming into our hearts and allowing our hearts to open to our intentions for this practice today. Thank you, thank you. So we hold each other's intentions as we hold our own. With a common intention of being healthy, being happy, being loving, being loved. And so we start our practice today staying in our hearts, starting with sound healing, this deep emotional healing practice. So holding your awareness in your heart, if you'd like to put a hand there, just to anchor your awareness, that's perfectly fine. Noticing the beating of your heart, smiling into your heart in gratitude. And today we'll focus on the elements of our organs, and so the element of fire is our heart. A place of joy and happiness. And the color is red or pink. If you haven't done sound healing before, you can't do it wrong. Just follow along if you'd like, or you can just listen. Just taking this vibration into our organ. So that's the main focus. Is you don't have to be loud. You don't have to be exactly on the same tune or note that I am. Just make it your own. You're communing with your organ systems in order to open up energy, open flow, transforming from stuck energy to flowing energy. So the first sound for the heart is sheen, breathing in. Sheen. Breathing in. Sheen. Sheen. noticing. And with the second sound, we're connecting to the One Yun Palace or One Yun Chao, which is at about solar plexus area. So we're connecting the heart down to One Yun Chao, the center of our emotional energy body. And that's the Qigong sound. Breathing in. Xiang. 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 Transforming hatred, indifference to joy and happiness for ourselves, for each other, for the world. And the third sound connects heart to brain, heart to Senji Palace. And so with the third sound, with the third heart sound, we do it a little bit softer. And we bring the tip of our tongue up to the upper palate, right behind the teeth, to connect that microcosmic orbit, to connect up to our brains. So the third sound is the Xing sound. So on the ing is when we're bringing the tongue upward. We're also closing our mouth to really get that vibration up to the brain. The sound is Xing, breathing in. Xing. 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 Noticing. Holding your awareness in your heart, in your brain. Continue holding your focus. Smiling into your heart in so much gratitude, allowing the vibration to continue, and moving your awareness down to your kidneys. You can give them a rub if you're in a position to do so. Hello, my kidneys. And this energy system also encompasses the reproductive system, hormone system, bone marrow, skeleton. And this is our element of water within us, color blue, transforming from fear to creativity to empowerment, to cautious alertness. So the first sound is the eh sound. We'll start together and then just go on your own. And this is a percussive sound to get deep into this organ's energy system to really start letting loose that fear that perhaps is generational and opening that flow so that we can be more creative and empowered on our path. Breathing in. Eh, eh. eh, 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 eh. With the second sound, connecting to Wanyan Chao, Wanyan Palace, with the E sound, continuing to allow that flow to open up, imagining ice melting into water and flowing once again within our bodies, carrying the chi. Breathing in. And the third sound, kidneys to brain. The sound is ying. Breathing in. Ying. 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 Noticing, allowing. Smiling into our kidneys, our adrenal glands, our skeleton, hormones, reproductive organs. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this life force, for the waters, for purifying the waters of our body, allowing flow, and moving our awareness to our digestive system, stomach, pancreas, intestines, colon. This system of transforming sunlight through our food into our bodies. The color is yellow, the element is earth. We take in from the earth and give back to the earth through this system. The first sound is the gong sound. Breathing in. Gong. 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 Second sound connecting to the Wanyan Palace. This is the Fu sound, spiraling down, singing to our gut microbiome. Breathing in. Fu. Fu. This is a system that loves to be sung to. So as we do the third sound, connecting digestive system to our brains, to Senji Palace, to our gateway to consciousness, we sing the zong sound, D-Z-O-N-G, breathing in. Zong. 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 Smiling into our digestive system, the brain within our gut, those gut feelings are part of our brain. And it's through this system we transform worry into confidence, anxiety into trust. And smiling into our digestive system with thanks, with gratitude, with love. And moving our awareness up underneath our rib cage to liver, gallbladder, and spleen, our purification system. And the element is wood or trees. And we know that trees purify our air. Thank you, thank you. And this is a place where we transform anger, irritation to courage and clarity. The color is green. And the first sound is another percussive sound, the tu sound. And you can try, you can try deep twos, little twos. You might see that I kind of go a couple different ways with it. Just do what seems right to get that vibration down into these organs, to open up, again, what may be generational anger and irritation, and opening that flow a little bit at a time to courage. So we'll start together and just go on your own, breathing in. Two, 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 two. Relaxing. Allowing that vibration, that opening to continue. And moving the beautiful fresh flow along with the G sound. Breathing in. G. Hmm. Connecting our purification system up to Senji with the ling sound, again, tongue going upward. Enjoying the ing, breathing in. Ling. Ling. Hmm. Discernment. Smiling into our purification system, loving on our purification system. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Allowing the vibration to continue and moving our awareness to our lungs. Noticing as we breathe that rhythm, that special rhythm that we bring to this earth. The rhythm of breath. In the ancient Aramaic language, the word for breath is ruha, which is also the word for wind, for air, for spirit. Our connection to spirit, our connection to stars, our connection to air, to the elements of the lungs. The color is white or silvery. And it's a place where we accept and acknowledge sorrow and grief. And we work with those emotions to transform to deep, deep compassion. This is the place of no mud, no lotus. We don't resist. We work with it through our practices. These challenges, these hard times, these griefs, these sorrows. For ourselves, for each other, and the world. The first sound is the song sound, as though we are crying for ourselves, each other, and the world. Breathing in. Song. Allowing. Holding whatever you can at the moment, not anymore. And the second sound is the s. And just noticing as we generate saliva that saliva is healing elixir. And so when it's time to swallow, swallowing it adds nectar of healing. We'll do this 3 times in a row, breathing in. And relaxing. And with this third sound, the song sound, we're bringing our tongue down to the lower palate behind the teeth, connecting all the organs together so that they work for us in beautiful harmony, balanced, harmonized, in tune with each other and all our energy centers. Breathing in. Song. Holding your awareness in your lungs. Smiling into your lungs in gratitude and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my lungs. Going around our organs again, just smiling into our hearts, smiling into our kidneys, smiling into our digestive system, smiling into our purification system, smiling into our lungs. A circle of smiles. And let's bring our hands onto our One Yun Chow, onto our One Yun Palace. So solar plexus area, one palm on top of the other, grounding and centering at this emotional energy center and relaxing. And bringing your palms down now to your belly, to your navel, grounding and centering at Dantian. And gently rotating your body from the hips, gently, just slightly, gently. A few times one way and then a few times the other way. Take a few more moments and then we'll integrate this practice with Lift Chi Up, but there's no hurry, so let's just remain allowing the vibration to continue through our bodies, moving however you feel you would like to move, paying attention to your body. You might do a little tapping. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes. And I'm going to switch over to my microphone. And if you're going to be standing up for Lift Chi Up, gently, slowly move totally mindfully. I'm just doing this one thing. And if you'd like to stay sitting, just adapting the movements to sitting. So my intention is not to say too many words today with this, just to allow that internal chi to be open and flowing and connecting with external chi through all these energy portals that we have in our bodies. Feeling the love flowing in our energy bodies. So lengthening the spine, let's roll our shoulders once up and around. A little opening under the armpits. Chin tucked in slightly, top of the head, the Bai Wei pointing up to the heaven. Relaxing. Turning palms to face the back. And turning palms to face the earth, connecting with Mother Earth. Push forward, expanding into the Mother. Pull back, receiving her gifts. Forward, expanding. Receiving. Expanding down into the earth, tendrils of light. Receiving. Her beautiful light energy. Relaxing wrists, palms facing each other, holding this beautiful gift of light, of love. And bringing this ball of light up to waist height, little fingers pointing in toward Dantian, pouring chi, pouring love into Dantian. Palms down, reaching out in front and all around the horizon. Palms facing Mingmen, pouring chi into Dantian. Relaxing shoulders. Bringing hands up, middle fingers at the bow, relaxing shoulders again. Pouring chi into the center of our chest. Elbows back, palms up, reaching out to the horizon, middle fingers pointing at yin tong, pouring chi into the center of our brain. Opening out to each side, palms facing downward toward the earth, turning our arms, palms up, floating up over our heads, palms together, reaching further upward, down to the top of our heads, in front of our faces, and in front of our hearts. Opening our hearts outward, rotating our hands 3 times in one direction, blessing all that's around us, and reversing 3 times, accepting the blessing, the oneness, the light, the beauty. Turning fingertips forward and reaching out toward the horizon, opening one finger at a time, forming a triangle. Opening the triangle to the horizon, and then separating our hands. Lifting our shoulders, pulling chi in from the horizon and push, expanding out. Take in healing chi into our bodies, push out, expanding, receiving, expanding, opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. Connecting palms at the horizon and bringing our arms around to each side. Connecting in with the horizon, in with the beauty, in with the love all around us, this beautiful light energy. Bringing our shoulder blades together, pulling chi in, push, expanding, pull healing chi deep into our bodies, expanding out. Receiving, expanding. Moving hands up to the sky, back down to the earth. Up, down, up, down. Turning our palms upward and reaching up over the top of our heads. Palms facing downward. Allowing a waterfall of light from the sky to flow down into and around our bodies, and bringing our hands downward, directing this flow to our heads, faces, neck, chest, torso, down to our navel, middle fingers together at navel, pouring chi into Dantian. Lightly moving those middle fingers around to Mingmen, middle fingers together at Mingmen. Relaxing, pouring chi into Dantian. And as we do the next movement, bending our knees, we are focusing on Mingmen, circling with the earth. So bringing our middle fingers down, our hips, thighs, knees, ankles, palms on top of our feet. Eyes are open to keep your balance. Moving our Mingmen forward and down, backward and up. Modifying any way you need to, forward and down. Even just visualizing, backward and up. Forward, down, backward, up. Scooping hands around halfway to our feet and over our feet. Middle fingers inside our legs and pulling beautiful light energy all the way up our legs. Middle fingers together at navel. Pouring beautiful, fresh, refreshing energy into our life force energy center. Renewing, recharging with energy from the earth. And allowing our hands to come down to our sides. Relaxing. Lengthening the spine. And from the earth, moving our hands up at each side, erecting the fingers, activating those meridians, reaching out to the horizon, and inviting in, bringing our shoulder blades together, inviting chi into our bodies. Push, expanding. Pull in, healing chi in and down toward Dantian. Push, expanding. Pull chi into our bodies, down to Dantian. Push, expanding. Moving hands forward and back. Gathering, expanding. Gathering, expanding. Connecting with the horizon and moving our arms forward. Bringing your awareness to your palms, your human energy gates. And with these gates, lifting our shoulders, pulling chi in, push, expanding, receiving light from the horizon, push, expanding, receiving, expanding, reaching up toward the sky and back down to the earth, up to the sky, down to the earth, up, down, turning our wrists, scooping energy and bringing that up over the top of our heads, palms facing the top of our heads, imagining a column of light from the sky all the way down through our bodies and down into the earth. Imagining this column expanding out around our bodies, cleansing, purifying our energy body. Bringing our hands down to the top of our heads, middle fingers together at yin tong between the eyebrows, pouring chi into the center of our brain. And moving fingers over the top of our eyebrows, the top of our ears, and back to Yutsen, right below the knob, middle fingers together, pouring chi into the center of our brain. Moving fingers down to Senzu, around third thoracic, one middle finger on top of the other. Releasing, bringing hands over the top of our shoulders, back up as high as you can, those middle fingers, nail beds together, tracing energy down our spines, down to Dantian. Middle fingers together at Dantian. At Mingmen, pouring Qi into Dantian. Relaxing. Lightly touching, not touching, moving those middle fingers around your waist to navel, pouring Qi into Dantian. Moving fingers now down as you bend your knees, moving down your legs. All the way down to your feet, palms on top of your feet, connecting our human gates to our earth gates. Now bringing your awareness to Mingmen, your lower back, going forward and down, back and up, forward, down, back and up, forward, down, back and up. Bringing our hands around to the middle of the foot and then around to the back of the legs. And bringing our fingers up, those middle fingers tracing lightly up our legs. Middle fingers together at Mingmen, pouring Qi into Dantian. Relaxing your shoulders. And then moving those middle fingers around to the front, pouring Qi into Dantian. And releasing hands to your sides. From the earth, bringing our hands up over the top of our heads, palms facing the top of our heads. Just imagining this light just flowing like a waterfall through us, around us. Bringing hands down to our heads, then next to our ears, and then palms facing forward. Pushing right palm out, turning palm to face the left, bringing our hands around at 90 degrees, thumb on Zongkui, around to the back, over our shoulders, middle finger on Qi Fu, under the collarbone. Pushing left palm out, turning to face the right, sweeping our arm around 90 degrees, thumb on Zongkui, around the back, over the shoulder, the middle finger on Qi Fu, pressing down as we breathe in, releasing as we breathe out. Breathing in, release. Breathing in, release. Breathing in, release. Opening hands, forming a lotus palm, enjoying hands together in front of our hearts, blessing, rotating our hands 3 times in one direction, blessing all the external Qi, all the external beauty, reversing, connecting the external beauty with our internal beauty, our internal wisdom. Connecting heart to mind as we move our hands up over the top of our heads, reaching upward, opening one finger at a time to form a triangle, imagining the beautiful sun, our special star in this triangle, opening out to the horizon all around us. Palms facing upward and bringing our arms forward, middle fingers pointing toward our eyebrows, the middle of our eyebrows, toward Yin Tong, pouring Qi into Senji Palace. Palms facing upward, bringing this beautiful light into the bow, to the center of our chest. Palms upward, reaching out behind us. Bringing arms around, turning our palms to face forward. Gathering this beautiful energy all around us into our navel, into Dantian. One palm on top of the other. Oh, grounding and centering. This beautiful, refreshed Dantian within us, imagining this beautiful energy ball like the sun, glowing, refreshed. Holding your imagination, your visualization in this center, this place that's our physical life force. Healing, restoring the form that we've been given here on this earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And allowing our arms to relax down to our sides. Holding your awareness within your body. Smiling into your body with gratitude, with love. Knowing that we're refreshed and renewed for the day ahead, the night ahead, wherever you are on this planet. And then moving your body freely, slowly, mindfully. And bringing our hands up once again in front of our hearts. Bowing with so much gratitude to Source, to helping us find our path, to each other, to this beautiful practice that we've been given and that we're co-creating because we've also followed that path. We had that wisdom. Thank you, thank you. And may our practice be of benefit to ourselves, to each other, to our beloved ones, and to this beautiful planet, Mother Earth, that we call home. Haula.